Here we go. Let's do this again. There we go. All right, let's do a sky, a horizon line, right? Let's do a horizon line, the sky, on a horizon line with a little sky. So yeah, guys, actually this painting this size goes at auction. I auction it at $1. I start the auction at $1, so I'm pretty crazy that way. But if somebody wants a commission, the commission this size goes for $1,200. And every now and then, when I feel generous, I run a special. You can get a commission this size instead of $1,200. You can get a commission this size for $250. I can only do it for 10 people at a time, though. I can only do it for 10 people at a time. I'm sorry. It's just the way it is. All right. Enough of my sales. Let's get to this. Let's get to this now. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to start going after the sky in a very different way than you probably are used to. Not by me, but by other artists. I'm going to start with color. I'm not going to start by drawing it, but I'm going to start with color. And the color is going to start generating what we need. The answer is always in the color. People think that the answer is in the shape, but the answer is in the color, not the shape. The shape you can always play and manipulate. The color, you can use just about any color, and it'll give you the answer. I can put some green in my sky. Green in my sky. I can put some green in my sky, yeah. I can put some light green in my sky. Look at this. Oh la la, mucho Francois, baby, mucho Francois. And then, I'm going to leave that alone. Okay, I'm not going to overwork it. I'm going to leave it alone. And I'm going to go down here. And I'm going to play down here. There we go. You don't want to overwork an area without touching another area, because what happens is you start saturating one place, and you're not thinking clearly when you start saturating one place. I mean, do it however you can, right? When you paint, do it however you can, but this is what I recommend. Do whatever works for you. Don't listen to me. Hell, I don't even know what I'm talking about. Here we go. Look at that. Look at that. And once I figure out that I'm like, oh, I'm overworking down there, I start switching. Because what it does is that it gives you a different perspective. That's the reason why. And then I don't just switch the paint or the area. I also switch the brush. I switch the brush, and I go somewhere else. And then I start exploring that side. It's extremely important to move, guys. Being nimble is the most important thing I believe you can do as an artist. To be nimble, to be able to move. So many artists, they have a hard time because they stay there, and they're like, I gotta make it right. And that's fine if that's the type of work you do. But for many artists, that's not the type of work they do. Many artists don't do hyper-realism work. And even if they did, they probably start getting frustrated if that's all they're doing every day. They probably need to do other stuff. Go work on your website or do something else, and then come back to the work. Keeping your mind fresh is probably the best thing you can do as an artist. It's the best investment you can do for yourself. Learning how to keep a fresh mind. You know, I let it talk to me. I let the art talk to me. Talk to me, art. Talk to me. You can talk to me, art. You gotta let the art talk, baby. You gotta let it tell you. What do you want, sweet little painting? Ah, I get it. I see. I hear you. I'll do that for you. You know, it's like a romantic experience. You have to let it tell you what it wants. It's a romantic experience. What's going on through your little heart and mind right now? I will make sure to go that way with you. Take care of that for you. That's how you treat art. You know, you don't force it. You let it tell you what direction do you want to go. What makes you happy? Painting? Look at that. Boom, baby. Man, I'm good. Mucho bueno, baby. All right. And then I'm going to get some of this orange. And I'm going to pull it down a little bit. Just tone it down a little bit. Look. Boom. For me, clouds, if clouds don't look like there was an explosion somewhere in the sky, I don't feel like there's clouds there. You know, clouds need to look like something happened. Not necessarily something violent, but something happened. You know? And I'm trying to make up seeing what happened. I want to know what happened because I know something happened, right? That's the way that I paint is keeping that in the back of my mind. Something happened, and I don't know what happened, but I'm recording it. I don't know what happened, and I really don't know. You know, I'm going. Look, I'm just going. But something happened. It was either a storm that happened, or it was too cold, or I'm not trying to dictate what happened. I'm just trying to record that something happened. That's the approach that I use. A lot of artists try to dictate what happened. They're like, oh, I'm gonna go paint a sky that there was rain and it's got huge clouds and this is exactly what happened. It's an early morning with this, with that, and I don't paint from that. I don't put the cart before the horses. I go on and start recording, assuming that something already happened, and I'm not sure what happened. It's more of a what do we call this? It's almost like I'm doing an interview, right? I'm like, what happened? They're like, oh, this happened, that happened. Not even an interview. It's more like I'm just recording it. You know, I'm asking it what happened. I'm just recording. And I don't really care what happened. Okay. I don't really care. Not in a bad way, but I don't really. When I paint a portrait, I don't really care if the person's happy or upset or pensive. They're thinking about something very much. I don't know. I'm just recording it. That's my rule. Just record it. You're not there to make it up. I think a lot of artists want to make up the situation. And that's where you have trouble because they're like, I don't know, it's not coming out. Why is it not coming out? Because it's not coming out the way I want it to come out. I don't want it to come out anyway. When I paint, I don't care how it comes out because I'm not dictating it. So it'll come out the way it wants to come out. I'm not dictating any. I'm not telling it go this way, go that way. I'm just saying, oh, that happened over here. Oh, this. Oh, that. Oh, okay. You know. Oh, this happened right here. Oh, okay. What is it? I don't know, but something happened there. Something. There was movement there. You see what I'm talking about? So I don't get stuck in, oh, it doesn't look like what I want it to look like. It shouldn't, because I don't want it to look like anything.